Have you ever just felt nothing? While everyone else is completely obsessed with the latest, greatest thing. You feel like you missed the memo on the biggest TV show of the year or that viral song everyone's humming. Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig into exactly why you might be bored by the very things that are wildly popular.
You know the feeling, right? You're at a party or just scrolling online and everyone is passionately debating the finale of a show you couldn't even get past the first episode of. Or maybe there's a song that's topping every single chart, but to you, it just sounds like noise. It can honestly make you feel a little disconnected, kind of out of the loop.
And yeah, it's so easy to feel like the odd one out in those moments. You might even start to wonder, okay, what's wrong with me? Why am I not getting this? But the good news is, there's a really fascinating answer to that question, and it has nothing to do with you being wrong. So let's get one thing straight, right off the bat. It is absolutely not just you. This feeling is incredibly common. And more importantly, it's not some kind of personal failing. There are very real scientific reasons why your brain might just resist jumping on the bandwagon. Okay, so to understand why you might not be into all the popular stuff, we first have to understand why hype is so darn powerful for most people. So let's do a quick dive into the psychology of what's going on in our brains when something gets hyped up. So hype works because of this killer combo of psychological triggers. First, you've got social proof. This is our brain's little shortcut that basically says, hey, if everyone else loves this, it must be good. It's an old survival instinct, you know? Trust the crowd. Then, of course, there's FOMO, the fear of missing out. It kicks in and creates this real anxiety that we're being left out of the big cultural conversation. And finally, in a world of information overload, it's just plain easier to pick the popular thing than to research every single option out there. Together, these things create a massive pull towards the mainstream. All right, so if that's this powerful current pulling everyone in one direction, why are some of us able to swim against it? Well, that brings us to what we can call the uniqueness factor. At the very heart of this is a concept that psychologists call the need for uniqueness. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a well-studied personality trait. The most important thing to get here is that this isn't about being a contrarian just for the sake of it, disagreeing just to be difficult. It's a genuine internal drive to express an identity that feels authentically you, not just a copy of what the crowd is doing. Does any of this sound familiar? Are you the person who'd rather listen to an indie artist than the song that's #1 on the charts? Do you find yourself looking for hobbies that are a little off the beaten path? This isn't about being better or cooler than anyone else. It's just about your brain being wired to find real value and identity in things that are a little less common. So let's totally reframe this whole idea. Having a high need for uniqueness isn't some kind of social bug or a glitch in your system. It's a feature, and it's one that can lead you to some truly incredible places, way beyond the mainstream. I mean, just look at this comparison. It lays it all out, right? On one side, following the hype offers a really easy way to feel socially connected. But on the other side, forging your own path, that leads to genuine self-discovery and a joy that's so much deeper and more personal. Now, yeah, as you can see, it definitely requires more effort, but that connection you feel to whatever you find, it's so much stronger. I really want you to let this one sink in. That feeling of boredom you get with the latest blockbuster or the hit new series, it is not a sign that you're broken or jaded. It's a compass. It's an internal signal that's pointing you away from what doesn't really resonate with you and towards the things that you will truly, deeply love. So if it's a compass, how do you actually use it to find your way? Let's get practical. It's time to stop fighting that feeling and start embracing your boredom. Here are 4 simple ways to start following that compass. Number 1, notice. Just pay attention to what genuinely lights you up, no matter how small or niche it seems. 2, question. Ask yourself, why do I feel like I should like this popular thing? Is it your own interest or social pressure? 3, share. Your unique discoveries could become someone else's new favorite thing. And finally, number 4, curate. Forget the official top 10 lists and make your own. It's such a powerful way to own and validate your own amazing taste. It's such a simple idea, but it's so true. The tastes and interests that set you apart from the crowd aren't liabilities. They're not weird in a bad way. They are the very essence of your unique perspective on the world. They are what make you, well, you. So I'll leave you with this thought. Just imagine all the energy we spend trying to like what's popular or trying to fit in. What could you find if you invested that same energy into following your own compass instead? What hidden gems are just out there waiting for you to discover them? Because that is the real adventure.